Hello?
Hello, T-Zone.
Who is this?
It doesn't really matter. All I want to say is I am very impressed of what you did in Site 19.
Okay, and what do you want?
I want you to join us.
Who are you guys?
We are...
Before getting into the video, I want to say thank you so much for your support. 2,000 subscribers? Holy shit! But I won't waste your time anymore and let's get into the video. The Chaos Insurgency. You probably know or heard of this group before. They are pretty well known in the SCP community. They used to be a part of the Foundation, but then they just decided, you know what? Fuck the Foundation. Yeah, fuck the Foundation. Yeah, fuck the Foundation. So they separated and become the Chaos Insurgency. Their main objective is to steal the anomalies and use it for war and world domination. Which, yeah, pretty valid. Imagine pulling up with the picture of SCP-096. Everybody's dead. And talking about stealing SCP, the Chaos Insurgency already stolen some anomalies, like the Bell of Entropy. This bell could cause bad shit to happen depending on how you strike it. Let's say you strike on the top of the bell. A flood will happen. You strike on the side, an earthquake happen. That's how this SCP works. And another powerful anomalies that they have is the Staff of Hermes. This staff can manipulate, reshape, or transform matters it touches. Moving on, we got the hierarchy. On top, we got the Delta Command. They are the highest authority in the Chaos Insurgency. Identity are completely secret. They direct the insurgency long-term strategy, approve the use of powerful anomalies. Also, they rarely communicate directly, mostly using encrypted channels. So yeah, they're kind of similar to the O5 Council of the SCP Foundation. Moving down, we got the High Command. They report directly to the Delta Command and responsible for global operation, intelligent program, anomalous weapon development, funding and black market network, political manipulation, and warzone operation. Sales directors. Wait a minute. Sales director? Hold on. Field Commander. Specialist. Wait a fucking second. This is just a copy of the SCP Foundation hierarchy. Well, they used to be a part of it, so it's not very surprising. The differences is that they focus more on military combat because they focus more on stealing SCPs, raiding sites, and fighting the Foundation. They even have their own version of a D-class personnel, which called A-class. I've also heard that the A-class got treated worse than the D-class, which it does kinda make sense. They got plenty of way to recruit people into their organization. What they do often most is go to poor and unstable region to recruit soldiers. They'll offer money and protection. They also promise weapon or the promise of revenge for desperate criminals or soldiers. Other methods including brainwashing and kidnapping. They even recruit people from the Foundation too. They got sleeper agent. They aim for people who disagree with the Foundation ideology. Or let's say a scientist in the Foundation want to experiment with the SCP without limit or rules. The Chaos Insurgency will aim for them too. Now that we know how they operate, but where do they operate? So the SCP Foundation got Site and the Chaos Insurgency got Cells. Cells are similar to Site, but with a few differences. Unlike Site, Cells are much more independent and more hidden. They got their own leadership, their own mission objective, their own resources, and they barely know each other. They do this because if one is captured, it cannot expose all the other cells. The Church of the Broken God. At first, when I heard of this group, I was like, y'all worship a machine? Y'all use too much character AI. But looking into it, this group is pretty interesting. The mechanical god that they worship is called McCain. The worshipper believed that McCain was dismantled long ago and scattered across the world. And their ultimate goal is the reconstruction of this god using anomalous mechanical parts. Their ideology is rebuilding McCain is the path to salvation. Technology is sacred. Cybernetic modification is a holy ritual. And lastly,
from the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither.
The structure of the cult is different from the Chaos Insurgency and the SCP Foundation. Instead of one whole group, the cult is divided into 3 major sects. Firstly, it's the Orthodox Church, aka the OG. They are the oldest sect of the group. It is also very traditional. Their only focus is on rebuilding McCain. They also fucking hate the other sect. They don't like the other sect because the others use cybernetic enhancement in their body, and the Orthodox Church don't agree with that.
Moving on.
We got the Clockwork Orthodoxy, aka the Clockwork Orthodoxy worship McCain in a different way. Instead of building McCain, they replace their own flesh with machine. But it's not like cyberpunk, they're more like technology bad, gear, spring, piston good. So yeah, they be rocking that steampunk aesthetic. They do this because they believe that the more machine they become, the closer they'll get to salvation. And fun fact, because they're rocking the steampunk aesthetic, their mechanical body part often make ticking sound, which the other sect called them, which is fucking insane. Like that shit gotta be a slur. Last but not least, the Broken Church Mechanites, aka this sect is the youngest in the group, and unlike the rest of the sect, these guys embrace technology. And unlike the Clockwork Orthodoxy, these tomb implants are pretty slick and hard to spot. Like if you look at one of them, they'll look like a normal person, but if you look closely, you'll see some pixel in their eye. Besides that, they look like normal civilians. They are the least aggressive group, but considered the most dangerous because they got social media.
Do I not have the patience to have conversation without abbreviation?
And they use it making TikTok edits spreading their ideology. They also got called Hummer, and an important figure of the cult is Robert Bumaro. He is the high priest of McCain. His body is mostly machine and he's rocking this cool ass hammer. But one thing I couldn't understand is, look at this. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Whoa, go back. What the fuck? When did they turn him into a femboy? Here's some SCP linked to the church. SCP-217, SCP-882, SCP-271, and SCP-001. Here's a little explanation to the people who is new to the SCP world. SCP-001 could be many SCPs. A lot of time, it is given to powerful SCP. That's the most simple explanation I could have.
So yeah, that's the Church of the Broken God.
Man, that is some bullshit. Sarkicism. Sarkicism. First of all, I want to say this religion is fucking confusing as hell, so I'll try to explain it the best I can. This cult worship a guy named Eon. Who is Eon? His name is actually Ion, but my dumbass keep calling him Eon. He's the founder of Sarkicism, and his backstory is pretty interesting.
Long ago, thousands of years ago, at the Devite Empire, there was a boy who was born from a Devite mother and a concubine father. Since the father was a slave, the boy was destined to be a fucking slave himself.
A little explanation about the Devite Empire. This empire practices many evil rituals, which includes human sacrifice and cannibalism to boost their magical powers. Also, the story was set in Western Siberia, I think. I don't know. Okay, back to the story. Eon was a slave, but he was also incredibly smart. So the Devite allowed him to serve under a Devite priestess. But even with the special treatment, Eon didn't like it. He saw people getting slaved away and he was like, oh fuck this. Everybody, yeah, let's be free. Yeah, let's fight. Yeah, let's eat each other. Whoa. What? So yeah, looking into it, Eon, he was not like, let's free people. He was more like, I want the power. I think it's a little bit of both. With that, he created Sarkicism. It's still hard to say. Their core beliefs are, flesh is holy. Hey, do you know that if you go with us, you can become a god? Technology sucks. Machines are lifeless. They also make stuff out of flesh too, like a hat made out of flesh, a table made out of flesh, a flashlight. Okay, let me stop. There's also 2 groups of worship, broke motherfuckers and ballers. Some SCP associated with the cult are SCP-3456, SCP-610, SCP-2480, and SCP-2815. Ooh, an apple. Thanks. This tastes kinda weird.
So yeah, that's Sarkicism.
Nah, fuck them all. the Global Occult Coalition. In World War II, many countries use anomalies. Yes, they use anomalies. Imagine how terrible World War II is. Now imagine it with anomalies. After this, the United Nations decided, you know what? Fuck all the anomalies. From this, the GOC was born. They want to destroy every single anomalies and make the world normal again. The GOC got 4 main divisions: the Physics Division, Cannon Fodder, the Psyche Division, the Batalomy Division, and the Pentagram Division. And if you ask me, hey Tizo, why are you covering them so lazily? It's because I don't like them. Yeah, I don't like them. Okay, now, whatever you do not shoot that hot dog. We don't know what will happen if we shoot that thing. But it's an anomaly, and to kill it and make the world normal again. But it's harmless. It's harmless right now. We shouldn't shoot it. We don't know what will happen if we shoot it. Just leave it alone. We should just leave it alone. But it's an anomaly. Look, I understand your hate with anomalies, but seriously, this thing can do no harm. All it can do is time travel and bomb. You fucking idiot. They should all be free and we should live together. You know that the more I flex, the more disaster happen, right? Who give a shit? Can you stand over there real quick? Okay, so do you want this book or that book? Or, oh, I gotta go. Sir, should we start with the supernatural easy bake oven? Or should we start with the reality warping Furbies? You know we can build better robots for you, right? I don't know why you need these fucking things.
So yeah, those are other of the group of interest.
How much money could I sell them for? Before ending the video, I want to say, these videos just for fun. If you really want to get into the SCP or the group of interest, you should, do research yourself and stuff. You should read the forum that people make. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Like and subscribe. Goodbye. You're still here? Yeah, I'm just trying to